swords, saws, and guillotines, choppers for quite a while. This is one of the most impressive chopper effects. It was invented by Joe Carson many years ago, the man who invented the zombie. It was popularized in recent years and improved by Ben Stone as the Delbin two-hand chopper. And then the ultimate version, with major improvements, was made with beautiful craftsmanship by Owen Magic Supreme. It consists of a blade in this two-hole stock, a solid chromed blade, and one that can be shown solid to members of the audience except for these two openings. And we explain to the worried spectators that, of course, this blade is solid, but it was used along with this device in ancient times to test the guilt or innocence of a suspect. If indeed the accused person was innocent, the blade would pass through his wrists without doing any harm. So we've asked Tony to help us, and we know that under those circumstances, Tony has nothing to worry about. So what we would do, just to test this, to reassure Tony everything is all right, we would put a couple of carrots in here. I don't have any with me today, but we put those carrots in position, and we have these little metal slides that come down that would hold the carrots in position. And of course, I would show Tony that the blade could pass right straight through the carrots without doing any harm. When I do that, the carrots are cut in half, and Tony begins to be concerned. All right. Well, I say don't worry. You don't have anything to worry about. We raise the blade, and then I ask Tony to come behind. Oh, excuse me, Tony. I'm sorry, we forgot to clean up from the last performance. Obviously an oversight on my part. I'll set this over here. Now, Tony, if you would just insert your wrists through the openings again. And I think so you won't worry too much. We'll secure them in position. In fact, Tony, we brought along a couple of little bracelets just to make sure you don't change your mind. Now, if I place these bracelets in position, then Tony is left with no real alternative. I'm sorry about that. I know it's a bit uncomfortable, but this will all be over in just a moment. Here we go. Here we go. 1. You might hold your fingers interlaced a little so they'll fall together. All right. 1, 2, 3 days ago I did this. People were terrified in the front row area. Don't move, whatever happens. 1, 2, 3! Oh, dear. Wait. They appear to be still attached.
Thank God.
Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, you may have seen a magician do something like this before. You may see something like this in the future, but you'll never see what I'm about to show you now. And that is exactly where the blade is. Please notice Tony's hands in the handcuffs are locked onto the blade, which we can remove from the chopper and show. And since Tony is not best known as an escape artist, we brought along the key to open the cuffs so he can be released and we can show our appreciation for the courage of this wonderful young man. Thank you so much.
Is this real solid?
It is solid.
Amazing, isn't it? Well,
Now,
how does it work?
well, this works as Joe Carson originally designed the effect and very much as the Delbin chopper works. This blade and the bottom of the stocks are solid and unprepared. The front of the stocks in the Owen Magic Supreme version has these metal slides that come out in position to hide the fact that the fake blade is being moved behind the stocks. The key gimmick is the rear of the upper stocks, which appears to be unprepared, but which contains a duplicate half blade. And when this is pulled upward, it remains in position and looks like we have raised the blade that was first placed in the stalks at the beginning when the carrot was cut. So that blade is put in position. Tony's hands are locked in the stalk. Then this blade is forced down. You can see over here that there's no blade passing through, but here it's blocked by the metal slide. The result is that anyone who has their hands through here is now trapped with their hands passing through the originally shown solid blade that can be removed from the stalks and shown again. The Lloyd Enox